Welcome to the last episode of Regen Rovers. Today is a sad day, but it could be a glorious one. We might end the series on a high by winning our first Champions League title. So our last ever match will be against Liverpool in the UEFA Champions League final at the Bernabeu. It has been a magnificent season. We won the League Cup, we beat Man City in the final on penalties, and we won the Premier League for the first time ever, finishing 2 points ahead of Tottenham Hotspur. It has been a magnificent journey from the Southern Premier South, the 7th tier of English football, all the way to champions of the Premier League. It doesn't show it on here, but it will at some point show it officially that we finished first in the Premier League. And we go into this final in high spirits. We're taking on a Liverpool team that have really struggled in the Premier League this season. They finished all the way down in 13th place. They've concentrated all their efforts on this competition. They actually lost the FA Cup final recently against Wolves as well, so that bodes well for this final. The team's ready. I'm ready. Got my lucky gold tie on. I've got a suit on. George the cat is cheering me on from somewhere. He's asleep downstairs, unfortunately. He might come up and join me. You never know with George. Are you ready though? Are you ready for the end? I'm sure some of you are, and I'm sure some of you aren't. It is a sad day. I mean, it's been a crazy journey. There's been ups and downs, mainly ups. It has been a very positive experience on the whole. We've won various things. We've won the Europa League, of course. We've won the FA Cup. We've won the League Cup. We've won multiple league titles. We've won the Hampshire Celia Cup 9 times. The FA Trophy, all these other lesser competitions as well. But we want the big one. We want the Champions League. And this would be the perfect way to end it. And I hope you'll be cheering me on. If you are watching this as a Premier, get involved in the chat. I'll be involved as well. Answering questions, chatting away, celebrating. Hopefully celebrating. Mark Ball is ready and poised to come off the bench. In the last episode, I did ask you what I should do with Mark Ball in the final. Most of you said he should come off the bench. That was the right thing to do. He's a super sub these days. David Coro's ready on the bench as well. The two biggest legends of the club, quite rightly, are on the bench for this Champions League final. Liverpool do have the better record against us, but in recent years we've been very impressive. We haven't lost against him in the last 5 games. We have to be winning this. But I think the most perfect way to end the series, I suppose, would be a 95th minute winner from Mark Ball. Something like that. That would be the Regen Rovers way. But I'm kind of hoping for this to be a comfortable win. Just to say that we've won the Champions League, you know, 3-0 win or something like that. It would just be ideal. But life isn't ideal. We might lose it. If we lose the final, that's the way it ends. Life isn't always perfect. So off we go then. I'm ready. I think. I hope. I pray. The Football Manager gods are hopefully smiling down upon me today. The teams are warming up. They're going with a 4-4-2 just like us. So let's just reintroduce the team that will be playing in this famous day for the club. Antonello in goal, our #1 goalkeeper, capped by Italy. The Belgian international right back, Laurent. Ondrejchenko, a Ukrainian international. Brilliant, solid partnership alongside Isidoro Rodriguez, who has been fantastic for us. Not sure what's going on at the moment. Everything seems to be going downhill for him. Matt Smith, still only 21 years old, but has 21 caps at England. Superstar. Novak on the right hand side. Unfortunately, our world-class winger, Boris, is now injured for this final. I feel sorry for him. He's been injured a bit too much, to be honest. Ivan Kotasek, the Mexican supreme in central midfield. Brilliant player, our best midfielder. And alongside him, Jose Antonio Martinez, a Spanish international who will be playing alongside Kotasek for the first time. I mean, they don't tend to play together. I usually play Van den Broek or Loisy in that role, but Kotasek's going to play as the box-to-box midfielder today. On the left-hand side, Simon Moore, the England international who we signed from Manchester City. And up front, club captain these days, Navarrete. Carly Navarrete. Is he actually club captain? Did I make it? I've forgotten. I've actually forgotten. He is club captain these days. Mark Ball used to be club captain, but of course there was not much point considering he doesn't play as much now. Anyway, Navarrete, what a player. And then our top goal scorer this season with 38 goals in all competitions, wanting to make it 40, is Anthony. What a striker he is. Now the Liverpool team, they've struggled, but they've got some quality players. They've got a Dutch international goalkeeper. At right back, they've got a Rodriguez of their own, who's an Argentinian international. They've got Gaypo, a Portuguese international, a world-class player. Alongside him, another world-class defender. How did they finish 13th with that centre-back partnership? At left-back, an England international. On the right, their best performing player this season, another world-class player. They do seem to have concentrated all their efforts on the Champions League. To get to this stage is no mean feat. World-class midfielder Lennon, a Russian world-class midfielder. The last 3 teams we've come up against in the Champions League are full of world-class talent. Grigic up front, a Croatian international, alongside Porter, a Canadian elite striker. He's been around a long time. They do have some elderly players. Maybe that's why they have struggled a little bit in the league. So just to remind you how we got to this point in the competition, we beat Bayern Munich 5-1 in the first Champions League match this season. We beat Napoli 3-1, Zenit 3-0, Zenit 3-1, a 1-1 draw against Bayern away from home, a 2-0 win against Napoli. And then in the knockout stages, we beat Benfica 2-1 on aggregate. Atletico Madrid, we squeezed past them. And we also squeezed past PSG on away goals. It's been tough. Atletico Madrid and PSG, absolutely every single player in their team was described as elite or world class. This is it then. What do I say to the lads? I think I've got to go with the media one, because that always seemed, look, it just works. And tactically, I was tempted to go defensive with the defensive mentality tactic because it is very solid. But screw it, we're going attacking. We're going with the Regen Rovers way. And out we step onto this famous pitch, ready for the Champions League anthem. And I'm just going to pause it a second because we're going to go for extended. It does draw out the pain, but it adds to the tension. It needs to be done for a final, especially as it's the only match in today's last episode. Free kick, Navarrete to take it straight into the wall, and no one runs after it. That's poor. Run after it, guys. Show you care. In fact, I'm going to say show some passion. Doesn't seem to have worked. Maybe it's get creative definitely works. Here's Laurent. That is terrible. What is that? Who gave the ball away? Is that Martinez or Kotasek? I don't know. Porta back to, I think it was Kotasek. Oh no, this is a chance for Liverpool. It's crossed in. And at the back post, it's blocked and cleared by Ondrejchenko. Matt Smith, 10 minutes in. Highlights. That's what I want to see. We've got it on attacking. It's going to create more highlights probably. Isidore Rodriguez just blasts it. Gives it away for no apparent reason. Laurent heads it into Novak. We're missing Boris today, that is for sure. Kotasek out wide to Laurent. Laurent crosses it in. Headed away as far as Martinez. To Simon Moore. Hit it. He did hit it, but it was blocked. Free kick though. Matt Smith into Simon Moore. To Martinez. To Kotasek. Kotasek fires it just wide. He got some serious power behind that, didn't he? Wow, it's all us at the moment. That's what I want to see. Laurent now. Crosses it in. Navarrete heads wide. He possibly was offside. I'm going to say get creative. And we've won a corner, which Kotasek crosses in. And it's through to Simon Moore, who turns. It's back to him. And it's blocked and it's cleared. Liverpool playing out from the back with their goalkeeper. To Lennon. He knocks up the pitch for Varela, who feeds it into Porter. And mopped up by Laurent. Cleared up to Simon Moore. Varela now on the ball. Back to Rodriguez. Lennon. This is possibly a chance. It's slow build up, but you never know when it's on extended. That's the thing. That's the beauty of extended. It's not so predictable. What a ball through to Anthony. 1-on-1 with the keeper. He has to be scoring those. A clear-cut chance and we've missed it. So although this is the last episode of the series, there will be other videos. I'm going to do a video rounding things up, looking back at the journey. I'm also going to make a video, probably make a video deciding my best Regen Rovers 11 and substitutes. That's a possibility. That's headed away. Anthony can bring it clear. If you have any other ideas for videos to round things up, then stick it in the comment section below at the end of this video, just to avoid seeing any spoilers in the comment section. Put it in the regular comment section below, even if you're watching this as a premiere. Here's Gergic, good block. And then I can make maybe a couple other videos. I know people want the last save file uploaded, so I will upload that in a video as well. Probably the rounding up video thing that I'll make. Antonello clears that long up the pitch, headed away. It's been tense. We've been the better team. We've created the clear-cut chance, 2 half chances. They've had slightly more possession. But it's still 0-0, and that's the most important statistic of all right now. Here's Amrani playing it out from the back again. Is this going to fizzle away, or are we actually going to have a highlight here? Navarrete! Yes! If we win the Champions League with that goal, I don't care. I really don't care. But still, what was he doing? There was literally no danger. He just was dawdling. But we're 1-0 up. He just terrified Amrani, didn't he? Navarrete running at it wasn't even running. He was just dawdling up to him. We're 1-0 up in the Champions League final. It's a massive fluky goal, but I don't care. It's not really a fluke. We're just capitalising on a mistake. Now, I did say if we're 2-0, well, people were saying if I'm 2-0 up, then Mark Ball will come off the bench. I will stick to that. He'll come off the bench anyway at the end of this match, regardless of what's happening, I think. Let's keep it up. I'm going to continue to attack for the time being. I would like a second goal just to make things a bit more comfortable. We've been the better team. We deserve a second goal. Here's Navarrete. Curls it onto the crossbar. That was closer than the keeper thought. Liverpool in the attack. 50 minutes on the clock. Here's Porter, the Canadian. It's a good block, but here's Varela. This is a chance for Liverpool. We're getting bodies in the way, showing that we are determined to win this final. Anthony, with his pace, can't quite beat the centre-back, but he's charging down the keeper. We know that he makes mistakes. Here's Andreychenko. Back to Matt Smith, and that fizzles out. Half an hour to go. Here's Clark for Liverpool. It's not over yet. They've not done a huge amount in this game, but we know they've been very good in the Champions League. They've been some big teams to get here. Yes, they've been terrible in domestic football, but they've obviously specialised at this tournament, in this competition this season. Here's Varela into Porter, and they've got some world-class talent that can produce something from nothing. Here's Grigorjev into Gugic, and he fires it over the bar. Second half chance for them. Anthony's not played particularly well, but I'm actually going to leave him on the pitch. He's going to go to the right wing. No, we can't do it yet. We're only 1-0 up. Be sensible, Paul. We're not making that change yet. I'm going to go to balance, though, for the time being. Imagine being a Liverpool fan right now, on the cusp of losing a Champions League final because of that goal. You've had your glory. We deserve to win this Champions League final. But look, there's about to be a highlight. What's going to happen? Matt Smith intercepts, but it's blocked to Rodriguez. 10 minutes to go. I've not made any subs. What am I doing? I should have made subs by now. Lennon on the ball. Back to Gapo. Out wide to Rodriguez. Gapo again. And we're scaring them. Look, we're sending them back. We're on the attack. It's back to Amrani. Can he make another mistake, please? No. Here's Clark for Liverpool. Into Grigorjev. Into Carrier. Something like that. Oh, Malcolm. Malcolm. What a save. What a save. A clear-cut chance. How the hell has Antonello saved that? I don't know. I really don't know. We're going to just get... Oh, that's taken everything away. We need to do something about Malcolm, surely. What a name. Keith Malcolm. I love it. Hilarious. Right, we're doing it. We're bringing Mark Ball off the bench. And we're throwing him on for Novak. Anthony will play. In fact, yeah, we'll play him there. He can't really play there. I'm also going to bring... What do I do, actually? I mean, Martinez has actually played well. I was thinking of bringing him off. Maybe we'll bring on Torsten Lenz for some... There's no need to make another sub, is there, at this stage? We'll waste it for injury time. We can bring a Cora off the bench in injury time and play him up front or something like that. Here's Carrier for Liverpool. Gonna whip the corner in. It's easily defended by Kotasek. Look at Mark Ball with his grey hair running after the ball, determined, and somehow the corner taker's offside. This has been a pretty awful game. I mean, if we win the final because of that goal, it's not exactly a classic. Gonna bring on Van den Broek. He deserves a bit of... He deserves to feature, I think. Are we actually going to do this? Are we going to win the Champions League final in our last ever match? We've just got injury time to go. Right, we're making a sub. Do I do it? I'm going to do it. We're bringing in Okora up front. Okora and Mark Ball together. Imagine if we actually score like this. It's a mess. Look at that strike partnership. I better not regret this. I had better not regret this. Oh yes, good defending Rodriguez. Back to Antonello. We've got 30 seconds to hang on. And they're going to punish me, aren't they? Oh, where's Matt Smith? Oh, there's where... He was offside anyway, but what a tackle. He wasn't to know, was he? This is it, surely. This is going to be the final whistle. I kind of want Okoro to touch the ball last. Blow the whistle, ref, when Okoro touches the ball. We're really time wasting here, aren't we? What is going on? There we go, finally. Simon Moore. Kotasek. It's blocked. And now I'm hoping for the whistle. There we go. It's all over. It was not a classic whatsoever, but Regen Rovers are the European champions. We have won the Champions League, the most prestigious club competition in the world. And there I am celebrating, walking around the pitch with the trophy, everyone following me, admiring me. What a terrible way to win a final. Carly Navarrete, let's watch. We're not going to watch all this highlight, that's for sure. Let's just watch the cock-up from Amrani. He played it out, he received the ball, Navarrete, he was sidestepping his way in. And then he won the ball and put it in the empty net. And that is the last goal you will see from this Regen Rovers team. Unless you download the save file and play on yourself. I will upload that in the next video, which will be me rounding off the series. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that. But to start with, we're just going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate winning the Champions League. We've won the treble. We've won the Champions League, the Premier League and the League Cup. The players are delighted. I'm delighted. Hopefully you're delighted. As well as sticking in the comment section below some ideas for some videos to round off the series. Let me know your highlights. Let me know your favourite moment of the series. Just comment what you want. You could just comment a random word like cauliflower for all I like. Just say something in the comment section below. That would be marvellous and much appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, please leave a like. We've done it! I was just curious to see if David Okora touched the ball, but I don't think he did. He literally has no heat map for his last 2 minutes. Mark Ball completed 1 pass when he came off the bench. Legend. Boy, does that look good. We've won the quadruple, if you include the Hampshire Senior Cup. This is a bittersweet moment. It's obviously amazing, but it's sad to see the end, isn't it? The end of an era, the Regen Rovers era. I'm sure a lot of you people will be asking me, well, what next, Paul? Will there be another Regen Rovers? Who knows? I'm in the Hall of Fame, by the way. Look, I'm 3rd in the English Hall of Fame. I've been worshipped by you lot, apparently. Look at the English dominance in the last 5 years of the Champions League. We have transformed this club. It really has been spectacular. So let's quickly round off the season and round off the series as well by taking a look at a few awards, the best 11, that sort of thing. I will do a separate video on this. This has historically been a little bit messed up. It's not always had the most obvious players on this list. Okoro on goal, of course. Mark Ball up front. Agu alongside him? Possibly. Arguably. Should be alongside him. I don't know. You might argue other players. Matt Smith, Rodriguez, Real, Sassini, Corcoran. That's unusual. Perry, Miles, Flanagan and Sakovic. Interesting. This season's best 11, there you go. End of season awards. Isidora Rodriguez, who didn't he get the actual man of the match award in the final? Let's just double check. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. He did. He was good at the back. 7.2 from him. No real outstanding player from either team in this game. It wasn't a great game. But he has picked up the Player of the Season award. Navarrete 2nd, Anthony 3rd. That's the season review. Can always do a little where are they now thing at some point. That could be a separate video as well. Just taking a look at the save and seeing what's happened. If you do want to ask any questions as well, then about particular players, then stick them in the comment section below. Just do whatever in the comments. Ask me a question, suggest a video. Just right below and I'll take a look at them all and concoct something from there. Anyway, just to quickly round off as well, this season. Antonello made the most starts, but Anthony, I think, made the most appearances. Goals-wise, he got the most goals. It's a shame he couldn't reach 40 in then, but 38, very, very good. Navarrete second with 26. Safet Kelechi third with 15. Most assists, Simon Moore, Navarrete, Lenz and Boris also managed to get to double figures. Man of the match wise, Navarrete. Average rating wise, it was really... Rey Enriquez, he scored a hat-trick, didn't he? Unbelievable stuff when he did actually play. Navarrete was outstanding again, our club captain, club legend. In fact, if we look at the list of club legends quickly, I'm on there, Mark Ball's on there. The icons, we've got Higgins, Assini, Navarrete, Ray Rig and Isidoro Rodriguez. Ray Rig is one of our scouts, remember. He's terrible, but we had to employ him. And then favoured personnel, David Okoro and Ugochukwu Ugu, who retired quite a long time ago now. So I think we'll end it there. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sorry. But we had to end it at some point, and this is the most obvious time to end the series as Champions League holders, Premier League holders. We've won everything now that I wanted to win. Magnificent. But I am sad. It is the end of an era, but thank you so much for sticking with me. Everyone that watched every single episode, not even if you watched every single episode, but just for tuning in every now and then. Thank you for journeying with me on this Regen Rovers adventure. It started off in the 7th tier of English football. Jack Young had somehow transported from another parallel universe to this, set up the club, and obviously wasn't in charge for very long. Sold the club on, but by that point we'd been promoted, and we got promoted all the way to the top flight, promoted all the way to the Premier League, where eventually this season, the 2036-37 season, we won the Premier League and the Champions League. Well, all I can say is goodbye and thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Hopefully, stick with me, don't leave me, stay with me, please.